In this video, you're going to learn how to balance your vocal, how to clean up your vocal, how to add effects, how to boost your frequency, how to add autotune, the use of autotune, how to compress, and how to EQ your vocal to give it the right balancing.
What you can't do? With their friends. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
Okay, we're going to be taking this mixing section by section. You just heard the intro.
What you can't do?
So first of all, we want to ensure that the sound is healthy, and we're going to be cleaning some noise out of the process, the sound.
What you can't do?
So one of the missing skills to ensure that your sound is clean, like if you look at this place now, you can see how clean it is. So in case you want to master your sound, sounding very clean and not having any noise ratio.
With their friends.
Another important thing you notice is in your sound, don't record too quiet. As you can see this wave sign, as you can see this audio here is not too small, like when something is small like this. So in your recording process, you ensure that you're able to record and make sure your sound wave is as big as this, so that you can be able to stay away from noise ratio. The smaller you record, the higher that you're going to accumulate a lot of noise. But when you record with good amplitude, you're going to have a very good audio, and your effects can also work better when you have a good amount of audio to feed them, which is gain. So we're going to be muting some parts. We're going to go to the verse first.
Scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
I'm going to give you some gain.
I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. Then she look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your.
So what we need to do now is the dynamic. So the dynamic, I'm referring to these taller peaks. So sometimes you try to bring them down a little, and the reason you bring them down is because of your compression, so that the higher your signals, there are more signals that will quickly reach distortion. So we don't want most of those signals to reach distortion, and we don't want to overwork the compressor, so that the compressor can be able to give us nice, crisp result. So sometimes we do well to manually manage the peak to bring them down a little bit, so that they will look equal, kind of. So it's good you do that. You do it to all your audio.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for.
So if you notice, you begin to feel some balancing. Although we've not compressed this vocal, you begin to feel some balancing in the midst of the vocal.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look.
The lead is sounding good. So we're going to check out for the backup.
Scar, she tell me it's cool. When I put her for cruise, fuck with you.
So I'm going to be cleaning some of the noise out here. So these little white stuff that you are seeing, they are unwanted audio. That later, by the time you begin to compress, they will begin to add noise ratio to your sound. So you try to take more effort to remove them. That can also help you.
Fuck with you. What you made me do? Look at what you made me do.
So you try to listen to it first to ensure that you not go and temper or remove a sound or a voice that you need in the project.
Look at what you made me do.
So I like to do this.
Tell me it's cool, put that for cruise. Fuck with you, what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. You, what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do.
So I'm done with this verse. The verse is sounding good. So I'm going to the chorus section. So in this chorus section, as you can see, I'll be doing some cleaning here.
I don't know how to fake this shit.
So I'm actually using Cubase 5. If you are new to Cubase, although I'm actually using shortcuts to highlight my silent too. So for you can actually go to audio option. I highlight here. You go to audio, you go to process, and you see silent. So this is my shortcut key. Whenever I press key X, it automatically comes up. Then I can use that shortcut. Then when I click, you see it will, yeah, it has cleaned off. So the shortcut is helping it to make it faster for me. So I'm actually using the shortcut to make it the project a little bit fast for me and easy. I'm cleaning this one off. So basically we try to ensure that you do the cleaning of your project first.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby, you won't call me Jebby.
It may not be too necessary for you to do this if your audio is cleaner than this. There is no need for that. But just that I just take extra time to do this so that my sound can sound a bit more cleaner. I know there are little hums that are there, so I just basically want to remove them so that there will be little or no noise ratio added to my mix. So that's why I'm removing them. So any sound that is not relevant in this project, I remove them. So I can also remove the hiss and the pops, like the P when somebody is singing. You can hear the P, or excessive X, or those excessive red, like you can also remove them because they may add distraction to your song, and it can also be noise too as well. So basically, I've done the clean of the project. So if you check, you see how clean it is. We'll check what all these that are clean up. Well, you can see how clean up it is. So I'm cool with it.
Gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. Just like a surprise. Cannot compromise, big booty for break.
So now I'm concentrating on the verse 2. You just move this here. Drag this here. And put the repeat version so that it will be where you are editing.
All the time that was down below.
So
Nobody there, I did it alone. Only all of the time that was down below.
So on this verse 2, now we're going to also be checking out the peaks, those tallest peaks. So you can see if you look at here, you see this place is a bit quieter and this place is a bit heavily too loud. So just drop it by 1 dB. So I think here is fair enough. Just drop this by 1 dB.
All of the time that was down below.
If you want to decrease it more, you just simply do add more to this. You say to decrease more, but I don't want it to decrease more than this, so that the balance will be equal. As you can see, almost looking equal. So I'm coming to reduce this one a bit. That's that. So you can increase the audio overall by adding, I think that's too much. Let me just add like 2 dB. Okay, perfect.
No, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise.
So we're checking up the backup.
Slice, increase, causing mischief.
So we're going to be checking the dynamics on the backup. And so you're going to take a little patience to do this to enable your job come out very good. Although once you've mastered it, it doesn't take much time. You can even start and you can even be enjoying the process. You just be enjoying the process. So this is it. So
just like a surprise. Compromise.
So this little white audio you are saying that you don't actually need them in your project. They are noise, smaller noise. Maybe when the artist was singing, some of them will be jumping, dancing, or they will just be hitting the microphone stand. So that is how you get most of those noise. So you try as much to remove them to make your audio cleaner. So this is what I do to make my audio cleaner.
I was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. Just like a surprise. Compromise. Slice. Increase. Causing mischief.
So working a bit on the dynamics, on the tall peaks. So these are the tall peaks, just work on them a little to try to make the audio, the signals, so pretty they all are taller. Like, let me increase the signals too small. Okay, you can see perfect.
Below.
So your audio signal is not supposed to be too quiet. It's good that you have enough gain in your audio. That will give you a very healthy sound, and your vocal will sound good. If your audio quality is very small, the gain level is very small, it may affect your audio output, your vocal output.
Too hot like 30 degrees. This bullet. Too hot like 30 degrees. Surprise. Surprise.
So you notice now, like this place now, you hear there are little sound there that you can hear.
Surprise.
So that is the reason why I'm removing those sound. Those are possible excessive loudness from the headphone. So that is why it is good for us to clean up those sounds.
I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new spot.
So we are done with that. So we'll go to the
you made me do.
Go to the chorus section.
I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit.
So this chorus wave is looking pretty good. So I'm going to touch that signal a bit, reduce it, give it an overall boost.
I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. but I don't know how to fake this
That's very nice. So we'll check out for the backups.
shit. Call me Jay Biscuit. Biscuit. To fake this shit.
So try to make the backups audible. Don't leave them too quiet. So while we are doing this, I'm also going to show you when it's time to balance. We'll balance the vocal using the fader. It is not actually too fair for you to drag the gain, the audio down from here. It's more better you use the fader.
They say you get goals while chasing chicks. Fake this shit. Call me Jay Biscuit. Jay Biscuit.
Oh, pretty good. As you can see, the peaks level are looking okay. So and it's not audible a bit. Cool.
To fake this shit. Chasing chicks. Fake this shit. Call me Jay Biscuit.
Sounding nice, right?
To fake this shit.
So we check out for the rest of the other chorus. As you can see, they are sitting well. Let us give this a little twist. So you see the reason why I remove the noise. Because the headphone, sometimes most of these artists, when they are recording, they could just be using one side of the phone. They will not wear it properly, or their ear may not properly cover up the sound, whereby some of the beats they are hearing may not escape into the microphone, or sometimes it's loud. So you can also experience this in the studio, whereby some artists unknowingly to you, while you are monitoring the record, they might just shift away one side of the ear, and the sound or the beat coming out from the earpiece will start bleeding to the microphone. Microphone will just be picking them down. So that's the reason why I usually clean up like this to ensure that those background sound that you may not really notice will be out. And the reason why I do it like that is because sometimes by the time you want to master, you finish maybe compressing, during the process of compression and gaining, you discover that your audio will be sounding noisy and you may not really know. So all this sound we are cleaning up from all these spaces, all of them may come together, team up together in all the different, in all the audio tracks, and before you know, your mix will start sounding noisy and dirty. You may not really notice. You won't really notice. So for me, so let us listen to this.
Emergency.
Now, if you notice, inside this little black line that is here, you begin to hear some audio noise inside.
Pow.
So I believe you can hear it. You can begin to hear the sound coming out from the headphone that he's using.
Pow.
So listen to this list we've cleaned. You will not hear anything. You see how very quiet it is. So imagine that all this small noise is added to your mix, which make your mix begin to sound too wishy and dirty. And you will not notice. You think maybe something is wrong with your mix, but these are one of those small things that you may overlook that will add noise to your mix. Although So that is why I remove them, because I know that this is more in this mix. So I will ensure to make sure I remove them. So let me so you can listen, you can hear that noise. So we don't want this in our audio, so make sure you remove it. So what we are doing right now is cleaning. We're doing cleaning our mix. So this is most especially what professionals do, to get a very clean mix. So ensure to also do as well for you to get a clean mix. So guys, as you can see, preferably we're having our mix cleaned up. So let's preview.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So hearing it now, does it not sound very clean? Listen to it, sounding very clean.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. You won't call me Jabiski, baby won't call me Jabiski. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
Wow.
But I don't know how to.
The mix is sounding already clean, sounding crispy, sounding very interesting, sounding already interesting on your ear.
Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport car to go increase. You say it's love, why you causing this shit? When she tell me she love me, I know send a cop. She just want the money. Surprise. Too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport.
So guys, as you can see, so we just cleaned up our mix.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool when I enter.
So what we're going to be doing this now is balancing your vocal.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool when I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise.
Okay, before balancing up the vocal, we're going to be cleaning out unwanted frequencies for your vocal. So watch as I do something. So in all this vocal, we're going to roll off low end. Remove the low end. So this low end that we are removing, usually the kick and the bass usually stays here. The bass and the kick usually stays between 20 to 200. So if you are rolling out frequencies, ensure that it's going to be within what? 200. As you can see, I rolled out 200. As you can see, 200 something, but within 200. So from 200, you've already created space for your bass.
Who's always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. Me school when I enter rage, I dey.
If I preview, you see, and this can help your mix not to be muddy. So what does it mean to be muddy? Muddy simply means when you have too much bass frequency on your mix. When you have too much bass frequency, your mix will not be transparent, will not fly, like will not play very well, to not be sounding so dim and deep. So that is what happened to most people's maybe for an audio music producer that is just coming up. They don't really understand these things much, so they begin to add more bass to their beats or their projects, and when you have too much bass, it will swallow up the vocal. The voice will not come out from the project. So you do well. So I think the modern mix you do here these days, you see how the voice will just be in the middle of the mix, very light, but at the same time the voice is popping up. So this is exactly what they do. So you try to roll off low frequencies. So in all these vocals, we have low frequency here, we have low frequency here, we have low frequency in all these vocals. If all the low frequency in all these vocals team up together, before you know, you begin to have excessive bass frequencies underlying inside your mix, and it will make your mix so muddy, so dim, and you will not understand what is happening. So, and excessive bass frequency do not allow your songs to be louder whenever you want to do the mastering. It will be wishy-washy. So you try as much as possible to remove all the low end. So we'll go individual channel now to remove from 20 Hz to 200 Hz.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter radio, they put her for.
So this is also part of cleaning your mix. So we'll have some other audio track there. Go here. 200. Always ensure it's 200. Don't take too much.
Cruise always with the crew. I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
Okay, I just added an effect here.
All of the times I was down below.
Okay, I did that before, just to when I was recording, so to remember to put that effect on the vocal. So what I simply did there was to roll off some high frequency and some mid. So I just left a mid frequency to give it that effect, as you can see. Just where I'm dragging my equalizer here. I just drag this one. I will just drag this one like this. That's how I created that. So that's that.
All of the time.
I added a reverb effect to it. As you can see the reverb effect here. But in this project, I'm going to.
And I was down below.
So take note. What we're actually using in this radical project is internal plugins. We're actually using internal plugins to do all this project. So the reason why I'm demonstrating internal plugins on this project to show you that if you understand all your plugins, you can actually use your internal plugins to achieve the same results, or the DAW plugins, or the external plugins that is coming out. So you can compressor is compressor. If you understand the idea of compressor, you can also use your internal plugins to do what to achieve the same result once you understand how audio works.
Times I was down below.
So with this, so the low frequency here is already cleared, as you can see. Going to the next line. Low frequency there is also cleared. So removing the low frequency here. So don't forget, make sure you roll off close to 200 and something else.
With that, tell her bring a friend, let me walk with that. To fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky.
All of the times I was down below. Nobody there, I did it.
So one thing you should know is when you are rolling off bass frequency from your vocal, you don't do it too much, because if you do it too much, it will be too light. Let me show you an example.
Tell her bring a friend, let me walk with that. Fake this shit.
For example, I'm taking it way too frequency.
Chasing chicks.
You can see how small it is. Come more like you are damaging the voice. You understand? So the only thing is you take out only the low end. Don't do it too much. Don't take it too inside. Just make sure you roll off 200 from 200. Once it is 200, look here. I think I have 215. It's safe. So
fake this shit.
So you can see it's not actually tempering
Call
too
me
much of the
Jabisky.
voice.
Call me
The
Jabisky.
quality of the voice is still retained. So that is exactly what you do. So roll off some low frequency. Don't use it to damage the voice. Don't take it too far inside. Just roll off 200 frequencies, low and only. So I'm safe there.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit.
Let me quickly clean off this part. Okay, good. Roll off low end. I want to go to.
Baby won't call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky.
All of the times I was down below.
Look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me
Okay, I still have that effect. This one is already cleaned up.
do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get.
So guys, what are you hearing? You can see it's sounding clean. So what we'll do first now is we clean up the mix by removing by silencing all the spaces in the voices, by removing those bleeding that's coming from the headphone during vocal recording. So you can see the mix is sounding clean. Then in addition to that, we also removed the low end of every track by rolling off 200 low end, because that particular 200, that is where the bass and the kick occupy. So now that we have rolled out of the free, you can see the project is a bit free. It's free.
I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals, why?
So you can see it's beginning to sound interesting already. So make sure you finish watching this video so that you learn some other things.
Are you chasing chicks? But I don't know how to fake this shit.
So the next we're going to do is to balance in the faders, which is gain staging to balance the faders.
They say you get I'm a scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky. All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport car to go increase. You say it's love, why you causing me shit? When she tell me she love me, I know seen a cop. She just want the money, nothing wrong with that. Tell her bring a friend, let me walk with that. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky.
All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it.
Wow, the mix is sounding so clean. Sounding so clean.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So you can see the backup voices are very loud. So what you're going to do now is, instead of you, it will not be. It's not too ideal to reduce your vocals from the gain. It's not too ideal. Although if there are some vocals that is not too necessary, you can actually do that, but it's not too recommended to reduce your vocal from here.
I don't know how to fake this shit.
So usually it's recommended to reduce your vocal, your signals from the faders. So we're going to be balancing. We'll take the lead first here.
Look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. Look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what
that's something nice. That's cool. So we shift here to the chorus.
you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while chasing chicks. Fake this shit. Call me Jabisky. Call me Jabisky. To fake this shit. Chasing chicks. Fake this shit. Call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabisky.
So you try to put all the signal on the same level.
Baby won't call me Jabisky. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabisky. Baby won't call me Jabisky.
So on this particular signal, we have almost like 3 backup here. So I'm going to pan them left and right. 1, 2, 3. So we're checking out these 2.
Know how to fake this shit. Chasing chicks. Fake this shit.
Okay, these 2 are sounding alike.
Call me Jabisky. Call me Jabisky. Fake this shit.
So I'll take this to, like, say 50% left. So I put 50. No, that's 60.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit.
So that one I help the signal to sound wide and to clear more space.
Fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you.
So verily, this is chorus, this is chorus, this is chorus, this is chorus. So the fader setting there, the fader balancing is going to affect all the chorus section and the verse section.
Chasing chicks. Nobody there, I did it alone. Tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. The crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Skit. Baby, you won't call me Scash. Cool, when I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So you can see it's already sounding balanced, and it's the beauty and the flavor is coming out. So I think we're actually doing it right. So what we're going to do next now is to start to I'm going to add compressor. So I'm going to do the cleaning, another cleaning. Now I've done some certain stage of cleaning, but in this process I'm going to add a cleaning plugin, a denoiser. A denoiser will actually help you remove those noise chains on the vocal itself and help you to clean it. I can also add the hinser to it to help remove those flying frequencies, very flying, although you may not necessarily hear them, but they are also there. So to do that, we'll first of all group them. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a group. So group one, this group I'm going to name it lead. So we're going to take all the lead. We have one lead here. We'll go here, say lead, put it in the, then take the lead here. I think that's pretty much. So the lead vocals are in one group. Then I'm going to add the backup vocals. Add on that group. Backup. All these backup vocals are going to be in that second group. Backup. This is where you add them to the group. So this is where you add them to the group. So all the backups are in one group, while all the leads are in one group.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. Baby, you won't call me Jabby Ski. All of the time that was down below.
So what you need to do, we're going to add, we're using stock plugins. So first I'm going to add a dehancer. Male.
Yo. Nobody there, I did it alone. With the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look
So you can see the difference.
at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit.
It's cooler now.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
Wow, that makes so much sense. So you see some sheen noise is out there, is out of it.
But
So what we're going to add now is I'm going to add the noiser which is I'm going to restoration, say denoiser. I'm going to put it on medium. So listen to it.
I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So are you noticing there are some noise in there?
I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
On the main vocal.
But I don't know how to fake this shit.
But I'm putting it on.
Baby won't call me to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
See how cleaner it is now. So those extra chain noise on the vocal has done what? Has been removed by that denoiser. So what I'm going to add again to help to contain the noise, to make it very clean, I'm going to add, for this project, I'm adding, sometimes you may not necessarily need it, this could be enough, but I'm adding gate. So I go to dynamic, when I go to dynamic, I'm going to add gate here. So a gate plugin.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that,
Let me off it.
and I was down below. Nobody there,
Let me on it.
I did it alone.
You see how extra cleaner it is. So extra cleaner when I added this plugin. So this is how you actually clean the internal noise in your vocals first before you begin to add any other effects. So right now we're having a very clean vocal here.
Do you made me do? I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing.
So you have to drop your beat input so that you can be hearing your voice properly.
Chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So you see how very clean it is. So we are going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy the same plugin out to the backup. Once I touch here, I just click Ctrl C on my keyboard. You see for Cubase, it copies, you go here, and once I paste, you see all the effects comes here. So this is for the vocal, for the backups.
Blessing chicks. Fake this shit.
So for the backup vocals too, it's also clean.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport car to won't increase, 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slide. Car, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I they put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
Wow, as you can see, so we're already having a very clean vocal here. I hope you understand all the process. If you don't understand, you can watch the video again from the beginning on how to achieve a very clean audio signal. So this is how actually the professionals achieve a very clean audio signal before they can begin to add their effect and all that. So the next we're going to do now is to add up the compressor. So we're going to add compressor to it. Go to dynamic, then I'm choosing a compressor here, a stereo compressor. So this is also a stock plugins on the Cubase 5. So ratio.
I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit.
So on this, I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to be compressing this vocal. So why do we actually compress vocal? The reason we compress vocal is to manage all this excessive dynamic. All this dynamic here, we want to trim them down. So by the time we trim them, I will give it again to be able to have a contained and a balanced vocal. So if you notice now, first,
She tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I they put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I they put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you
so
made.
if you notice now, without the compressor, So this is a default button. I just off it. I clean her.
Made me do. I tell your girl, look
See how the vocal is not too stable. It's just flamboyant. Like all the frequencies are just jumping differently. If you listen carefully, you see the vocal is not smooth. It's not smooth. So what we use compressor to do is to remove all these peaks that is not stable. To make the vocal very smooth. That's why most of the songs that you listen to, when you are listening to them, a voice cannot just come up and start. A voice will not just come up and just jump. So actually the reason why we add compressor to our signal is to smoothen out all these signals. So if you notice, I'm going to go to the group where for the leads.
I'm a scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
I'm going to on the compressor.
She tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl.
If you notice now, the second one on the compressor is more smoother. I'm going to put off the compressor.
Girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your
the vocal jumps up. So what we are going to do on this compressor now is to level.
Girl, look at what
when you want to compress, use ratio, especially for vocal, 2 to 3, depending how the one that is works how it works for you. I'm using the release of then this one, that when you are dragging down, this threshold is actually the compressor that is reducing the peaks.
What you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
So you can see here now it's called G arrow. G arrow simply means gain reduction. It's actually working on those store peaks. So this so the more you
she look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me.
See how stable the vocal is. Then you use this one to put back gain. Although it was on auto before, which is automatic gain. But usually I use manual gain.
You made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't.
So to compare off and on.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
So the compressor has given it life and it's stable.
She tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
So with the help of the makeup gain, it helps to bring out the strength in the vocal. So if you notice, if I bring this one down, I'm using 8.8.
I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
See how dull it is.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always.
So irrespective of any plugin you are using, this is exactly the same principle. You clean your sound, then add your gate, denoiser, then compressor. So the principle is the same. It does not matter which DAW you're using, whether you are using FL, whether you are using Cubase like the one I'm using Cubase, whether you are using Ableton, you are using whatever, any software you are using, the principle of audio mixing are all the same. But what's worked for you, how to use EQ, compressor, whether it's an external EQ made by another company, this is also the same way you use them. They are called filters. So you use EQ, like the EQ I use here. Okay, I think I didn't roll off this path. So this is EQ. This is the EQ here. I may decide to use another external EQ, but I don't need that. So I already have an EQ here. So this is what I use. I just roll off some frequency. So.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't.
So the same compressor is going to be added to the back vocals, as you can see.
She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew, I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. When I enter rage, I dey put her for cruise. Always with the crew.
So with the help of a proper compression, your vocals can be heard clearly, audible, and have strength and stable. So this is what compressor actually does.
I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't. She look at my scar, she tell me it's cool. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski. What we do? The crew, I don't fuck with you. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski. All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets, they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport car to go increase. You say it's love, why you costing this shit? When she tell me she love me, I know send a cop. She just want the money, nothing wrong with that. Tell her bring a friend, let me walk with that. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski.
All of the time that was down below. Nobody there.
Put her for cruise, always with the crew. I don't fuck with you. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski. All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm in.
So as you can see, it's already sounding very nice. So we are progressing. So what we're going to do next now is So what I'm going to do next now is to start adding effects. So I'm going to add auto-tune next to be able to balance the keys. So first of all, what we need to do is to find out the key of the beat that the beat is produced with, the key of the instrumental. So there are ways that you can find the key that this beat is producing. You can preview that on your keyboard, or you also can use a phone. I have an app on my phone. The app is called Key Finder. You can actually go to a Play Store on your phone and install a Key Finder app. So once you put it on, you just play the beat only. So once you play the beat and put your phone close to your speaker, it will detect the key. That is the easiest way for you to find the key for your beat. So I'm going to do that to this project now. Find the key to this beat, then we proceed.
Tell your girl, look at what you made me do.
So guys, I have checked with my own app, and the key for this project is B major. So we're going to be grabbing our auto tune and put it on B major. For example, we're going to go to the chorus section. So I'm going to try it on the chorus section. I'm going to solo it to hear it. Go to my auto tune B major. So I have auto tune 8 here. I go to major B. The input. So the input simply means the type of voice that is singing. Is it a very low male voice? Is it auto? Maybe a little bit higher. So females usually sing soprano voice, low male voice. So we're going to see how it sounds differently.
I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
It's brighter.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. I don't know how to fake this shit.
So this particular auto tenor makes it
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
brighter.
But I don't know how to fake this
Low
shit.
May voice is good.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So I'll be using this low May voice
But
because
I don't know how to fake
I'll
this
be
shit.
using this low May voice because it's a May and this is the input. So the not so deep though, but you can as well use this. But I'm using this. This is the input.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So you can increase it to see.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
Beautiful.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. I don't know how to fake this shit.
To prevent that too choosy, you just put it at 20. Sometimes that is where I leave it, so that it will not have that too much autotune clog effect. So you have to put it.
That's it.
So what autotune actually do is to help you put some of your voice on the tune that are not too paste on the tune. So what autotune does to help to shift those signals, those vocals that are almost off tune a bit, to put them in the right tune, then to help your project sound very nice on key, and the flavor will be out more. That's exactly what autotune do. Just like if you're a music producer, you have to produce put all your keys when you're making beats, you have to play your instrument on a key. If the instrument is not playing on the key right, it's going to be off key and it's going to be sounding off. So the same thing, your voice or any artist that is singing is supposed to sing on the same key the beat is produced. So although we have some natural natural imperfections of human imperfection of our voice, so no matter how perfect a person is, we don't necessarily hit all the key 100%, but it's close. Like this guy that I'm doing his project now, so he sings very close to the key, but by the time we add auto-tune, those little shifts, those little keys that are out of it shifts a bit, the auto-tune can pull them back in their proper place and it will sound very nice. So that's basically what auto-tune does.
Say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So if I remove it,
but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
okay, I put it back.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So you can see it sounds a little bit better because it has helped to straighten some of those keys on the right keys, right?
I don't know how to fake this shit.
So you can just save this, fake this shit. So now that we've detected that it's on the B major, so all I simply do, I'm going to put it in the group. You can as well put it on the track. But for me, I'm going to put it in the group. So I'm going to lead group. I'll just put it here. Put the auto tune here. Pitch shift auto tune. Fake this, and that's it.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me Biscuit. What you made me do? I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit.
You can see how it sounds better. So the key is most of the vocals now are now on the key when we added auto tune.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. What you made me do? I tell your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets, they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my waist.
So amazing, man. This is a very nice mix, guys. So don't forget, you can watch this video over and over again. Follow it step by step and ensure that you do replicate everything that replicates, irrespective of the DAW that you are using, any software you are using, compressor, is the same way to use compressor or through auto tune and all that. So look at what I just demonstrated for you, so you can follow the same process and you have your project well done. So what we're going to do next is to start adding effect. So adding effects to our project mostly is using an send way. The best way to add effect to your project is using send. So we're going to be adding a send channel. But why do we use send? Because most of the times, like when I started my music productions at that time, we used to add effects on the channel like this. We'll just maybe take a reverb. I'm going to be using a stock plugin on this reverb. You see what I'm going to do here? So like this, we'll just add it into the channel. But there is a problem when you add effect to the channel, and one of the problems that comes with it is this: when you add reverb inside the channel, it pushes the vocals backward. It pushes the signal backward. Reverb has a way of reducing a high frequency. It makes the signal dull a bit. So to bring out your signal, your vocal out of the beat, even while you have reverb on it, you will use send option. The send option means it has to put the vocal at the front, while the reverb effect is behind or at the back. So we're going to demonstrate that right now. So
You made me do.
I'm going to be adding send effect channel. I'll add first of all, I'm going to add distortion plugin.
I don't know.
Add the delay. Okay. Phaser. Or you can as well just.
How to fake this shit. They say you get goals.
So depend the effect that you're going to be adding. You can also add flanger too. You can also add flanger. I'm going to add modulation, flanger to it. Add another effect. I'm going to be adding delay. Then I'm going to add reverb. You see, I'm using stock plugin here. So what the distortion plugin help you do is to add extra signal. Remember that we have cut out signals from, like when we're cutting out low end, there are some signals we cut out from this. So distortion actually helps you to fill in some signals to make your vocal brighter. And you'll see it. I'm going to experiment it right now.
I don't know how to fake this shit.
So I'm adding flanger here. So go to your send effect. You simply go to your channel. I'm on the lead group now. Go to send effect, because you've added send here, send channel. Then I bring in my distortion.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks. But I don't know how to fake this shit.
Did you notice, guys, that it becomes more brighter? So the brighter it is, the clarity your word is. What distortion also help do is to reduce some of your excessive dynamics and try to bring out the presence in your vocal.
Shit.
So once I remove it, you notice the difference.
Baby, you won't call me J Biscuit.
You see how dim and dull it is.
Baby, you won't
Put it back.
call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below.
So you can see how clear it is, as in the wordings. The wordings are very clear. So that's that for the distortion. Then you come in. So phaser, I add the phaser before the flanger. So phaser helps me to clear out some of the frequencies so that they cannot be jamming frequencies.
Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros.
So it makes the vocals freer. Then I add my flanger.
In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets, they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my waist, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice.
Wow, you can see how crispy the vocal is sounding. Then go to your delay.
Brand new spot car, turbo increase. You say it's love, why you cussing me shit? When she tell me she love me, I know send a cap. She just want the money, nothing wrong with that. Tell her bring a friend, let me work with that. I don't know how to fake this shit.
So you make sure you don't allow the vocal to be to the amount of delay.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit.
Good.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So I try to adjust some of the parameters to make sure it fits in very well.
Hey, your girl, look at what you made me do. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks.
So what I did to actually get a reverb, a fitting reverb to this. So I think we have a code that we commonly use, which is 60,000 divided by the tempo. Like my tempo here is 140,000. So all I simply do was to set 60,000 divided by 140 to give you the exact parameters that you are going to put on your delay. This works in every kind of delay. So your delay time will be perfect with your project. That's exactly what I just did. So you can see the delay is very perfect with the project.
But I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So let's play it with the beat.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below, nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just had to fake this shit.
Wow, that's beautiful. So we're going to add our reverb.
They say you get goals, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit.
So just add a little.
All of the time that was down below, nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like that do. I don't know how to fake this shit.
So let's go.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below, nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros.
So for the backup, go to your backup group. So all you simply do is simply clear a little competitive space for the backup. Just drop this so that the lead can cut through.
In the spot say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit.
So another thing you need to do now is to cut low end from your frequency. This is what the pros do. Also cut out low frequency from your effect. So you will see how bright your vocals will come out. So this is basically what I do.
Baby won't call me J Biscuit. Baby won't call me J Biscuit. All of the time that was down below, nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bros. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees. These bullets they hit you just like a surprise. I'm stuck in my ways, cannot compromise. Big booty for breakfast, I just want to slice. Brand new sport car to go increase. You say it's love, why you causing me shit? When she tell me she love me, I know say.
Wow, guys, this is so beautiful. So this is exactly what I do. So watch this video from start to end and make sure you practice every step by step that I just taught you, then take time to finalize. So this is basically mixing and mastering, mixing vocals from start to finish. So you can see how we added it to, you see how we started from the basic, started from number 1, which is the cleaning, the balancing of the vocal, then using the faders, then using compression, and added the different effects. So you can see how we added all the different. So follow step by step. You can do grouping. You see how I grouped it, and all that. So one other thing that we're going to do is I'm going to add a chorus effect on this chorus effect. So I'm going to go here, add chorus effect. So the chorus effect helps to spread the chorus apart. So I'm going to go to backup, add this on the chorus effect on the backup. So this will help to spread the chorus apart, left and right.
Cop, she just want the they say you get chasing chicks. Take this shit.
I remove it.
Call me Jabiski.
I expand it.
Call me Jabiski.
So that helps to expand the chorus and the chorus spread apart and gives a very good fitting.
They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski.
All of the times I was down below. Nobody there, I did it alone. Only the gang, only the bro. In the spot I'm a G, too hot like 30 degrees.
I need the money like emergency. Emergency. Oh no, call me Majesty. God, boom, your Majesty. She like they with me everywhere I go. But left to me, I like they alone. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski. I don't know how to fake this shit. They say you get goals while you chasing chicks, but I don't know how to fake this shit. Baby won't call me Jabiski. Baby won't call me Jabiski.
Wow, guys, so this is exactly my mixing, and this is perfectly the way you can go about your mixing your vocals, so you can have a very good vocal sounding. So so make sure you subscribe to this channel for more wonderful tutorials like this, where I'm going. So if you have any question to ask and you want to know more, there are more things you would like to know about music production, mixing, using plugins and all that. So do well to put your questions on the comment section, where I will curate the comment section. I will make sure I'll produce a detailed video and explain everything step by step, and I'll post it back to you. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that whenever I post wonderful videos like this, you get notification and you have your skill trained up. So endeavor to watch this video over again anywhere you miss out, and practice. Remember, practice make perfect. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Ciao.